Fighting Asians, like Vietnamese, Thai, Cambodian, Laotians, all these different groups that are considered fighting Asians. Does that mean that you hate those people?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what. If you're saying fighting as in fights to fight.
Yeah, fighting like fight. You have math Asians
like
and
fight
fighting
club?
Asians. No, you have math Asians, which are Chinese, Taiwanese, Koreans, Japanese, people from Hong Kong, Singapore. Those are math Asians.
So wait, is this traditionally a derogatory term, like the N-word?
I don't know if it's derogatory. I mean, most Asians would agree with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's mostly a way the comedians ask people within the Asian community when they spot somebody in the crowd. They're like, "Wait a minute, are you math Asian or fighting Asian?" They're like, "Oh, I'm fighting Asian," which means they're like Filipino or Thai or.
Well, listen, if the culture of the community is not offended, then I suppose I have no dog in the fight. I won't try to co-check you if you refer to an Asian as this term. If they don't care,
What part of the community is offended by a term?
Why are we worried about hypotheticals?
No, it's
Yeah.
literal.
I mean, listen, part of the black community doesn't like the term N-word, but I don't lose any sleep over it,
There's a lot of black people who are like, "Yeah, the word has no power over me." Like KP, SIG.
Yeah, some black people feel that way. Some black people have a fuck around and find out kind of attitude when it comes to that word. Some people, they have a brush the dirt off your shoulders kind of attitude. Some don't care, So, I mean, I guess it really comes down to the individual because, as I'm sure you know, black people don't all think the same, and
Yeah, they're not a monolith. Yeah, I agree.
exactly. So it's just really individualistic. I guess it becomes a problem specifically on this app when you think certain people are cool and you see them in black spaces and rocking with black people and chilling with black people, but then when they're not around black people and they go into other rooms, then their true side comes out. Then they're
Oh, you mean Bima?
Black people, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know about Bima. Keep it consistent.
The problem is, like...
Wait, I have a question now. Am I consistent in my views, in my words and opinions?
I was literally talking. The problem is when people would say something like that, or something, not necessarily that word, but other hateful things, they wouldn't say in real life. That's
God, you always fucking say that.
Can I finish? Can I finish? That's the main problem right there when the person came. When they're cowards, they want to have behind a microphone on an app and say hateful shit that they wouldn't dare say that me or nobody else in public. Now, not because they're scared, but that's out of general respect, and that humans don't act like that. Now, if you're a subhuman and you want to run around slinging racist slurs, then go for it. Fuck around and find out.
You always make this lame ass fucking attempt at an argument like, if you stood in front of me right now, you wouldn't say it.
And you wouldn't.
No, fuck, I'd choke the fucking life out of somebody if they fucking tried me.
Okay.
I'm not saying you, so it's not a threat of violence.
I'm not worried. None you say there's a threat.
No, I'm not violating the rules, I'm saying.
Yeah, don't violate the rules, y'all. Don't speak over Hakima. That's one of the rules. Let Hakima speak. I don't know what rule that is, but
that's rule number 1.01.
Yeah.
So Hakima, who do you
Subsection B.
who do you think the biggest purveyors of racial identity politics are?
White women.
The Republican Party and MAGA.
You don't think it's the Al Sharptons of the world?
No, definitely not, because they only react to different things. Like you don't hear how saying anything unless they're speaking up to somebody who's harm. They see the Republicans. Can I finish? May I finish? Like when you see the Republicans, the MAGA running around acting like this is what happened in everyday life. They bring up race and DEI about every issue. They make everything about race. They want to act like it's the other side, which is really them that's really bringing it up every second of every day.
Well, you know what's
Wait,
interesting?
hold on. Is that Monica? Wait. Is that Monica? Scarlett, is that Monica?
Yeah, it's Monica. Yeah.
The name of the room
Wait,
just like
wait. This is
thank
Roger's. Wait. This is Roger's white queen. I have to moderate her. Okay.
You know, Roger
Queen, you
is
are
in
here,
here,
you're
but
alive.
I just gotta say, Scarlett's voice, even though it's not the name Monica, is so pleasant and wonderful to hear. That like it just warms my heart to hear such a beautiful person's beautiful voice on this app. But I did want to say something about Pete Buttigieg. He's actually what you call an LGBTQ DEI, because don't forget, it's not just about black women and black men and Hispanics and Asians. It's about homosexuals getting preferential job placement because they enjoy anal play or oral play with the same sex. Does that sound to you like a DEI disqualifier in the new Trump administration?
Well, anal and then oral play.
I am so glad I decided to keep the phone on while I'm in the middle of the freaking store, John.
Butt sex, butt fucking.
I mean, Hakima, you don't think people should get appointments in the... Oh, he left.
See, y'all ran out the last black man on the app. God damn it, guys. Well, it looks like we have a brown.
Sensitive.
We have a brown man at the bottom. Hussein, would you care to chime in? Disrupt some of this aggressive white male energy. I'm just.
Me or NY. I'm half black, half white, half Arab, so I like
Say
quarter
like
white
you said,
girl.
half black. Power to the people who are half black. Welcome to the
Wait.
stage, brother.
Wait, is
Hussein,
Arab
what
is
part
Arab
of
Caucasian?
Hold on, John, hold on. Listen, what part of Arab are you? Like, where are you from?
I'm a quarter Arab from Yemen.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just making, because it just really frustrates me when I hear people say they're Arab and they're like, I'm Jordanian. Like, you're not Arab.
Wait, are you
Messi, play
white?
nice.
Are you
Rich,
white?
play nice.
I'm not, but people from like Iraq and Syria will be like, I'm Arab.
Hussein, you
You're
know,
not Arab.
you
You're not
claim
of the Arabian Peninsula.
you
But
claim
he
that
is.
you're white. Is Arab white? Like according to the U.S. Census or college
No,
application?
I said quarter and quarter, so.
A quarter white. What is white though? Like that's Arab?
No, that's half. The other quarter is.
Well, no, he's asking like your white part,
Italian.
like British.
Oh,
okay,
Italian. You're Italian.
Italian's not even considered white though. Like olive.
The only reason I was asking is because Northern Africans are technically considered Caucasian, I believe.
Arabs?
Yeah.
No, for college applications in the census, if you are a North
On my grandmother's
African,
side, she's
East
African.
Yeah, because to be Caucasian, you have to be from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah. But my grandmother's side, her mother was Italian from Napoli.
Yeah, like Haga.
Well, that's interesting, because my mother, like her father, her grandfather, like the mother's side and the grandfather's side, he was a Jewish grandfather that had a Jewish grandmother and the grandfather was a grandfather.
You had a question. You want to ask me a question, so go ahead. What was your question?
No, I was actually just opening up the stage for you, sir, in case you had anything to say. The mic is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, nice mulatto too.
I just came in the room like 15 minutes ago.
Wait, hold on.
What'd you say?
Wait, I'm sorry. Rich is messy. What'd you say, Rich?
I said nice mulatto as well.
Okay, this is a question I have for
Okay,
people.
sorry.
God.
When someone else defines or describes you, do you get annoyed or irritated? I find myself when people speak for me or describe me without my permission. I'm like, you don't look. Look.
Say, oh boy, no.
Oh, John is here. Hi, John.
Hey Sauda, كيف حالك حبيبتي?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good are these racist, ignorant, N-word using pederasts and Tourette syndrome sufferers here at keeping you company, beautiful?
Mr. Anderson is.
They're sounding homophobic over there.
You're PETA-phobic.
I would suggest to adjust your tone.
Rabbi, there was a whole room about you yesterday. Dr. Mojo the Positive Vibration, he was roasting you. He was claiming that you're one of the dumbest people on the
I
app.
was defending Rabbi.
Yeah, Lou Jiz was really defending you.
I don't even know who Mojo is.
I know, it doesn't matter.
Funny podcast.
Yeah, nobody cares.
John Kitover.
People I don't even know.
What's up, Sada?
Were you streaming that?
Yeah, I stream. You could go and find it. Yeah, you could watch it.
Which one is it on?
Good luck. Just find it if you can.
This nigga doesn't even know.
Hold on. It's Roger Cuckold.
Oh, Roger Gutgold. He's still obsessed with me. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he wrote. That's a big room.
That's so wild.
I said that you actually may have. I said that you may have more in common with him than you think because your opinions on Islam probably align with his.
He's a pro-Israel Zionist guy. He's pedophobic. I'm not interested in him.
Okay, let's not laugh.
That's right.
David, how many martinis have you had so far tonight?
No, he drinks boxed wine.
Really? You drink boxed wine, David?
It's better than Miller High Life and orange juice.
I'm using grapefruit juice too now.
Oh, grapefruit's moving up in the world. These grapefruit juice.
It's really a refreshing little drink.
Plus, what does Roger know about Islam? The nigger he doesn't even know how to go for it.
That's a good question. Like that.
T-Robs, have you ever drinking the Irish whiskey called Tullamadu?
Child. No.
So how are you guys?
You know what's funny? Actually, make a joke.
Good joke, David. Take the pacifier out of your mouth.
It's actually not funny, but go ahead, sorry.
I find it to be such a waste of time, respectfully.
I agree with you, respectfully. I agree with Rabbi. I don't do it big.
We don't do it big,
Amazing.
Be Officer Doofy from the scary movie. Oh, child. What a fucking faggot.
So-
Rabbi, why don't you ping Rico?
Rabbi, are you excited that Benjamin Netanyahu is going to take all of Gaza and destroy Hamas?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
You supposed to have
Are you gonna make us any money?
He doesn't have a comment.
I think he will make us a lot of money. I always trusted Bibi and he never failed. I don't know why, No, I trust him. Trusted Bibi? Yeah, I trust Benjamin, yeah.
Trust in Bibi. Trust in Bibi.
He has a
Yeah, trust no Hebrew, nigga. Yeah,
Trust Bibi. Trust Bibi. Trust Bibi. So there's going to be no more Palestinian Authority. There's going to be no more Hamas, no more Islamic Jihad. They're all going to get destroyed in one huge pincer movement.
How'd that work out for the Vietnam?
You know the answer to that question.
I don't know.
Should have just gave back the hostages.
Should have just given back the hostages.
That is true. Lou, for the record.
Should have given back hostages. Fuck the hostages, nigga.
Whoa.
Wow.
They just did.
That's extreme. That's extreme
I don't know
hate
why all the
speech.
people in Gaza didn't just, why they didn't just go be with the hostages. I would put myself right near the hostages. These are the only people that are getting killed. Okay, hold on. These are the only people that are getting fucking killed over.
Self-competitive thing. You know, when people take off, you're not competing. It's you're challenging yourself over and over and over. And I think it's they're mentally, and this is deep, but like people may think you not understand what I'm trying to say, but
just to have this conversation, just a little bit like, well, English is not my first language, I'm from Sweden, and I live in Sweden, and I'm talking from Sweden right now. Racism.
Boo, take your time, boo. Take your time.
Yeah, racism, like, do you think,
in this time, I think the time right now. Thank you very much.
I said that the people in Gaza are retarded just because of how this whole
Okay, whoa, okay, don't say that.
But David, that's what this whole thing is about. It's about getting a hostage.
I'm not gonna answer that question, but you should not say that.
Respectfully.
Okay, Lou, you can apologize if you want to apologize. I mean, I would, but.
Respectfully, Lou,
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Lou, that was a tough apologize.
It's not funny. For the record, it's not funny.
That's right. Yeah, for the record, Lou, I think that was the time to apologize. Why would I apologize? You know how much money I make?
Okay, don't yell. Please.
What's my earnings per child? Last week.
Okay, calm down.
Doesn't matter how many people die. Doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Lou,
Yes, earnings per child is more important on how I. Whoa. My God.
There's a negative.
Yes, all the
The negative and the truth, the negative.
Yes, all the children. But it's not that profitable.
Okay, Lou, for the record.
For your mama? Oh, I'll declare the grave. I'll declare.
Wow. Okay, now let's not be
What about for your daddy? What about for your daddy? Nobody cares.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Look to the bypassing and fucking FBI and you're wasting time talking about something like that. Nobody cares about nigga. Nobody cares. You're crying about a Holocaust that never happened in order to do a Holocaust that is happening, which I still don't care about, nigga.
Thousands.
For the record, the Holocaust didn't happen.
Never happened.
At least 1,000
I
miles.
respect you respectfully.
It's just that it's hard to say people denying a genocide right from the language, but I don't believe that you have the guys Randall said, can you buy these niggers self-awareness for people, please? No, how they express. These niggers, they need self-awareness. I just drove by, I've never seen this, the two Jews, but one of them had like a, nobody cares, nigga. No, one of them had like a fur.
That's anti-Semitic, so you can't say that.
Nobody cares. It's anti-Semitic. No, I've never seen that. I've seen them wear
Okay, next.
Nigga, I wipe my ass with the Gazans and the Jews. Nigga, fuck all the Israel. Gaza, fuck every victim of the Holocaust. Fuck all of you maggots.
Okay, first of all,
I will shit on all these motherfuckers.
okay, first of all, it's not nice.
And nobody cares. You see how gay it's boring. Nobody cares, nigga.
I will say, with all the respect, it doesn't. It's good.
Oh, child. Child. It's absurd. Actually, this is absurd, nigga.
Well, I'm really enjoying this conversation as usual. This high-level academic, intelligent discourse is exactly what I'm usually looking for on a Saturday night, and you're hitting all the nails on the head.
Actually, it's not funny.
Oh, that is funny. It's hilarious.
Roger,
there's like I don't know what you reported, John, but there's like some incident that you reported that Roger used to be like completely against the idea of you reporting, and now because of I don't know, you reported something about some Muslims doing some shit. Now he's very pro John.
Okay, one time.
He uses the excuse that the app was out of these people. Oh, nigga. Yeah, but first of all, don't say the N-word. The guy is retarded. You know that Roger is retarded.
Yeah, but I think you're actually way more retarded than he is.
I don't think he's retarded. Okay, let's relax. Let's not use the R-word, guys.
Respectfully.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I think you're good. No, because like my friend doesn't like people using the R-word, so we're not using it. We don't listen to Jews. Yes, he's Jewish, but that's not good.
David, are you drinking Merlot, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir? What are you drinking out of that wine box, David?
Obviously, you can use any word you want, but...
David, what's the point of having a big toy business and making all this money if you're chronically drunk all the time?
Yeah, docs.
I just don't understand why you guys missed that, but it's not your time. First and foremost, it's your time.
It's true, it is my time. All right, I got to get going, everybody. Have a great night.
We'll see you later. Adios. I love John. He's the best.
Before we go,
I'm the worst. I can give you the best. I'm the worst simultaneously.
I didn't say he was the best. I said we go.
That's beautiful. Everybody's done. Who is that? Scrap is not enough for, maybe you had some, getting it up could be a problem. It could be anything. So I wouldn't cut her out completely. I'll just see what is the reason and hear her explanation. Because we all make mistakes, no? Okay, sure.
Just my 2 cents on the whole Elon thing. I think if you really want to start a third party, like it's probably like more like a 20 or 30-year project, because what you're gonna have to, like in my opinion, like you're gonna really have to do is get ranked choice voting initiatives on ballots in states, or even at like county and civil and like city levels, in order to show that it's like, oh, this party, even though they didn't win the election, like they got, I don't know, like 20% of like first ballot votes or something like that. That would I feel like that would be part of the sort of institutional change that would have to happen.
I just don't see how that is a more practical way of winning. Like, hey, we need a different way of deciding elections because our ideas don't resonate with enough people. I mean, if the ideas don't resonate, you could come up with whatever structure you want, and they're still not resonate.
Well, you have to remember the roughly, just to throw a number at the wall, the 30% or more people who have never voted and won't vote to begin with. And that's a factor.
It's a great factor. And that's the thing, when people are campaigning, they focus their attention on the super voters that vote in every election, and they ignore the ones that haven't voted because, A, it's hard to get, if nothing's moved them yet, what are you going to say that's so fucking novel that's going to get them off their ass? It's tough shit. It's a hard thing to accomplish, but I think if Elon stayed in his lane and had a plan, instead of saying, hey, I want to have a president, if he could just set his goal of getting one member elected to Congress, just one, that could end up being the deciding vote in key things. As tight as things are, That could be a big deal, and that one person could end up having power. If he got 3 people in, he'd have a lot of power. Man, heaven forbid if he was to have 10 people in Congress representing the interest of reducing the debt. I think that even the people that identify themselves as budget hawks would probably be impressed if you had a real agreement. I mean, there's maybe 4 people in Congress right now that you can rely on that are going to shut down government spending if it's above the budget. It's just not enough. And if that's his core focus and he gets more people to do that, that could be a game changer. Especially if he limited his scope to that.
Adrian Dittman is live on X right now, and I know you don't think he's Elon, but I would encourage you to spend 5 minutes listening to him to confirm that it is 100% Elon Musk, and that's his pen name, Adrian Dittman.
Dude, I've been in the room when Dittman and Elon were there.
I know, I heard it all before. Just go listen to the room now, and you'll listen to what he's talking about, and you'll say, fuck, this is Elon Musk. Go ahead, listen to him right now. Now is all important. But I think you also laugh at what he's talking about, because it's just boring, shit. And, he cooks a steak, and he does his show, but it's Adrian Dittman live.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, Elon Musk, I don't see him as, any virtuous, with the debt. I mean, in general, we all know it was really about the fact that the Big Beautiful Bill didn't contain the electric car on the plan to have charging stations. That's really why he didn't like the Big Beautiful Bill.
To a conclusion a little bit later. He would analyze it through and then just decide to post it once it's certain enough. And then he comes off as having good calls every time, right? That's what you have to do. It's you've analyzed this a bit.
It's 100% Elon Musk is Adrian Dittman. I mean, that is the most distinctive voice, and everybody has heard Elon Musk speak a lot endorsing Trump. So I don't know why people have such bad voice recognition.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, though, Elon Musk, I mostly see him as, I've never liked the guy.
You posted a lot of things.
You
posted so many things that nobody could keep up with it. I told you not to do that, but you did it anyways. You were like, nah, I got schizo out this hard. It's oh, please, just be, I had to get the schizo out of my system. I did it. Personally, I would never make a list of predictions. I would just put them out
I mean, they're mostly meant as a joke at this point. Most of these are clear jokes.
Real.
Australia will have a kangaroo war. Yeah, that's fair.
A lot of jokes became true. Never know.
Another kangaroo war. I mean, they had an emu war. Have you not heard about the Australian emu war?
Yes, I do remember. That's the thing.
I was expecting a kangaroo war.
Nah.
After the COVID, they've been having some trouble with the kangaroos. I was kind of maybe.
The Great Roo Wars of the 2026 election. Let's just kill the election. I don't know. It's maybe the election. Yeah, let's make it that.
Did that get pinned for anybody else? I hit the pin thing, but it didn't show up for me. But it just does that sometimes.
It's there. It's there.
Okay. Cool.
No, but what I mean is you have to post your things individually. So it'd be TensorFlow will win, that's what you have to post individually. This, it doesn't make sense. Post it individually. Do that again and post it individually. Just TensorFlow will win. Put that out there and just leave it as a standalone post. Because when you're correct, you bring attention to that again. And it's reinforcing what it is, right? I hear furious typing in the background. No complaints of it, obviously. I'm just saying I'm hearing typing in the background. I think it's funny. Wait, Blythe, are you speaking? Well, I don't know what you do with your mic, but I'm pretty sure your Bluetooth audio is what is connected, and it's probably very, very far away. So I'm only hearing very faint sounds out of you.
Yeah, for the past 30 minutes.
Like, I didn't initially, like, recognize, I just heard, and then I hear Blythe say, yeah, he's got it. Like, bruh. This is the moment I recognize what was happening. Wait a minute. Technical difficulties. Yeah, it's still fucked, by the way.
Yeah.
Hilariously so, I might add.
It's like an ant talking.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's like an ant that gains consciousness for the first time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my parents have like all sorts of Bluetooth shit in their house. I kept auto-connecting to my phone. So for the longest time, I was calling somebody and I could not figure out where the fuck I was being picked up on. I was being picked up by a smartwatch in a fucking drawer for some fucking reason.
Amazing.
I don't know what the hell was on with that. I don't even know how to make my own devices auto-connect. Like, this seems like a security problem.
You have to, like, forget the device every once in a while. Sorry.
I hear wind again.
That is me.
Are you soaring through the air like an eagle?
Yeah, maybe we're like a plane. Supermaning it, yeah. That would be so fucking funny.
I don't even know how to respond to that. It's fucking Superman flying, having a space.
Yeah, they should have put that. They should have put that in the movie. It's like, you know, you have to deal with, like, you know, populous things. You just go on an X base and have your crash out there. It's like you don't need Lois Lane anymore. You have an X base now.
That's true. You could just be anonymous on the internet. It's fine.
You like troll everybody. It's like, and then they find your alt account. You know, Superman's alt account. You've just been saying some really specious shit. That would be so funny, actually. It would make a lot of sense too.
You can be in a different continent in like.
Yeah, he doesn't even need VPN. Bro is the VPN.
Yeah.
See, Superman is underutilized in his powers. He doesn't understand himself. See, this is the thing that I don't really get. Like, if I were Superman, I would, like, be very, very open with my identity on that. I would just literally tell everybody who I am. 100%. If I was Superman, I'd tell everybody. And they're like, well, are people going to come and stop you? I'm like, yes, please try so I know who you are, because I will completely destroy every last one of you if you do. 100%. Like, what are you going to do? Stop me? Like, I'm not going to have you figure out what kryptonite is. Like, that's not going to happen, because you'll be too gone to understand that. Right? It's like, oh, we have this, like, crashed spaceship. You know, the world engine, it exists there, you know, in the Pacific Ocean. Not the Pacific, sorry, South Pacific Ocean, because I'm pretty sure that's where the world engine was, like, at the end of that movie. It's like, okay, that's where all the kryptonite is. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that, you know, totally not gonna be a problem. What the fuck was his problem? What is wrong with Superman? Why the fuck would you leave that there? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I just don't understand that. It's like, hey, let me just leave the only thing that can hurt me just over there. It's like not gonna bother anybody. Like, what? What did he mean by this?
It's for the sequels.
Adrian,
Exactly.
may I remind you, Batman almost killed Superman?
Exactly, that's the point, where it's like, probably don't leave the only thing that can hurt me just, like, there. Just, bruh. You know, just bruh. It's like, So the world knows who I am now.
That's
okay.
Mindset is completely fucking retarded.
Yes, his mindset is also pretty retarded. It's like both of those have massive problems.
Yeah, I don't kill because if I kill, there's gonna be the same number of killers in the world. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, that's because if you kill the killer, then it's like there are less killers because of the fact that a killer needs to be created by some event. So it's like, what if you just remove the event creator and now you have less killers by default?
The Joker alone kills like 50 people at least every day. Right? Like,
yes.
like, if you kill the Joker, you're effectively saving lives. Come on.
Yes. Oh, also, because you have the Injustice timeline, which means that the Joker decided to, like, fucking have Superman kill Lois via an illusion, which then drives Superman over the edge so fucking hard that he then turns into effectively the Joker in that extent, where he just, like, decides to kill everybody. So it's like, that's actually kind of funny. Because, like, why on earth would you do that? Doesn't make any sense. Why would you leave that thing alive? So it's like, oh, hey, very twisted, fucked up person keeps causing issues for Batman. Batman should kill him. Easy. Finish. It's not like anyone's gonna stop him. They're gonna fucking thank him if anything, because there's no more crime. Or like, there's less crime now. Same thing with Superman. Hey, you have the spaceship with all the fucking kryptonite down there. Totally not gonna hurt anybody. Oh wait, that's right, it's gonna hurt me. So, doesn't do anything about it. Also, another thing, why the fuck doesn't Superman turn into SpaceX? Personally, like, why doesn't he do that? Like, Superman could literally turn into SpaceX. He could, like, charge 50 million or maybe less per launch, just take a fucking rocket and yeet it into space. Just, like, fucking fly up there, deploy the satellite, 50 million per fucking contract, maybe 20 million if he really wanted to, completely, like, just buy everything and just replace Lex Luthor as the entity. What was his problem?
Could be Superman and Batman at the same time.
Exactly. Like, what
You
is
can
his
also
problem?
build a space elevator. Like, why is there no space elevator in the DC universe? There should totally be one.
No, they have the thing that's called the Justice Tower or something, which is like that space station. So they have that, and that's it.
See, that's lame. They should have something way cooler. They
Yeah,
have
man.
Superman. He can do whatever.
Exactly. Hey,
He can mine all the resources we need from comets.
Exactly. Why doesn't he like fucking bring people to Mars? You know, it's like, hey guys, we're gonna like bring you to Mars. We're gonna take whatever we need to go there. 1 billion per run. I want $1 billion per run. $1 billion per run.
Would like that.
Yeah, see, but they're like too extinct to care. You know, there's like only one Martian that remains. Remember?
I thought there were the white ones. There's just the green Martians that were hunted out by the white ones, and the white ones were still left there.
True. Which is funny somehow. It's a very funny dog whistle. But I mean, you know, the Martians are there, right? And what is the one thing that the Martians cannot really defend against? The same thing that you're gonna have to like
Superman?
get resources out of. No, not Superman. Meteorites.
Huh? Yeah.
So like, why doesn't Superman just go? Yeah, exactly. This stuff needs to be mined. We're gonna nuke the poles anyways. Yeet. That's it. That's my solution to the Martian problem. Yeet. The answer is yeet. Big, beautiful rocks. So now, the rocks are on the surface and no longer in space. And I don't have the Martian problem anymore. And what we're going to do is...
Superman would have technically done a genocide on people...
No. We're not going to genocide. We're not going to genocide. I'm not finished with that yet. See, what we're going to do is we're going to take a massive fucking asteroid, send it on the poles, and then we're going to land on the planet and be like, so you saw what I just did. You're going to stay out of our way, and we're going to try and coexist. And if you can't, you're all going to die. Sounds good? Finish. That's it. That's the end of the argument. See, Superman doesn't have, like, that in his heart to, like, just lay down the law and go, no. Superman has to be like the Doge meme, where it's like two opposing entities, and the Doge looks at him and puts them together and just goes, kiss. That's what he needs to do. That's what Superman needs to do. I don't understand him. Why is he a little bitch? And then whenever he has a fight, like, the worst part is, like, whenever he says, oh, hey, I have a problem with, like, hurting humans or something like that. Meanwhile, as soon as any new superhero comes around, he just decides to throw him through, like, 6 fucking buildings. What is his problem? It's like, hey, meets Green Lantern for the first time. Yeah, let me just, like, destroy, like, 2-3 kilometers of street and 2 or 3 buildings.
Yeah, they should really do the Dragon Ball thing where they fly out to a wasteland.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, okay, you're green and you glow. I have a problem with that. Want to fight it out on Europa? No one's gonna care.
Yeah, the amount of infrastructure that get destroyed in these movies.
Like, why don't you just fight it out on the moon? You know, that works too. You know, you got Earth in the background. Plus, it's a fucking massive coliseum. The humans get to watch too.
Oh yeah, wasn't that why Batman took umbrage to Superman and that Batman v Superman thing? Like, Superman destroyed too much of the city. He was like, what the fuck?
This guy must be stopped. Exactly.
By the way,
collateral damage.
Adrian, to your point earlier about the Indian Ocean, he didn't know the ship was had anything that was lethal to him. He destroyed it. He thought that's it. He destroyed the world.
I mean, he's kind of stupid for that because he was literally there. He should have known that there was something that was still left over. It's like, hey, the only thing that can turn this world into Krypton and does things that are Kryptonian, which also hurt me, is the thing that's there. I should probably, over the next couple of years, using my super strength, take all that fucking shit off planet somewhere that the humans can't reach it. And if the humans try to reach it, I would know. Like, I don't know, put it on the light side of the moon.
Yeah, but I think like the argument can be made like that. If he wouldn't have felt the kryptonite, he would have been confused that.
No. It's not about the kryptonite. Even if he didn't know the kryptonite was there, why the fuck would you leave the space junk there for Earth's military to take apart, who already tried to fuck with you? I mean, he knows that there was a drone tracking his ass that he took down.
Well, hold on. Forget. That's one thing. The other thing was the one in New York, right, or Chicago, wherever that was supposed to be. Well, not fuck.
Like in his own city, actually. You know, there was like they were sending in, people to take him out there, which was like wild, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I like the Snyder version of it simply because it showed that he was like. Man of Steel, basically him afraid of his powers to him realizing that holy shit, he's invincible. And Batman versus Superman was him realizing that his invisibility has limits and then effectively dying to save the race. So yeah, I think that they had to play it like that. But I was going to say...
Because he should have known he's not invincible, and he should have known that anything from his world could hurt him, because that's literally the first interaction that he came in with.
How would he know
versus
that?
Zod.
Because he never bled, right? So he never bled, he never got hurt. Even the World Engine, he still was able to overcome it. And Zod, he killed him.
He was fighting with Zod for a decent bit there, and he was really fucked up by the end of it, so...
No blood, no nothing, right?
Yeah, I do remember some of it. Like, So though, that's the thing. It's like, hey, this ship of mine crashed in the middle of the city. Then Star Labs decided to take it over, take it apart. Totally let the humans study it. What the fuck?
Yeah, that part, yeah.
And why the fuck did he destroy the ship? Oh, hey, super advanced alien technology that could help everybody. Yeah, let me just blow it up. What the fuck? Like, he even hesitated for a second there. It's like, alright, literally could have just been, we're gonna stop this, or I'm gonna blow up this ship. Because, Zod cared about the ship. It's like, okay, cool. Let's take this ship, fly it elsewhere. You're gonna stop the World Engine thing, otherwise I'm gonna blow up everything. You know I'm capable of doing it. You know I'm gonna do it. So let's fucking hash this out, one-on-one. If you lose, well, you lose. And if we want to fight to the death, so be it. If I die, that's on me. If you die, well...
Yeah, but I think that was Zod trying to bring him constantly back, right? Because he took him to space and then Zod hit him back in. The one thing actually, I like that idea you said. Why the hell didn't he provide launch services? Even better, it's like the reverse. You gotta have massive asteroids out there of ridiculous amount. Just put it in orbit, right? Of like whatever material you have.
Yeah, exactly. It makes a lot of sense. Like, hey man, I have this problem. I need to bring things up there for cheap. Also, I have stuff trying to destroy Earth on the regular. Hey, let me just protect you guys for you. Just pay me like $3 billion a year. Actually, make it $20 billion a year, and I will protect Earth from all the asteroids. Oh, actually, no, maybe I wouldn't do that because that's part of my marketing ploy. No, scratch that. Asteroid protection is for free. Space transport, that one's on me, that's annoying. Asteroid is like, well, I care about humans, so, yeah, no, that's free. That's free. That's bonus.
How much does insurance cost? in that world?
That's a good question. That's a good question. There's a lot of buildings.
Times.
Mm-hmm. You'd ask the same thing for the Avengers, because like Tony Stark is like, hey Hulk, I see you're having a bit of a freak out. Let me just demolish this newly constructed building real quick. He did have a Stark Relief Foundation, right?
Well, he bought that building.
Exactly.
And Batman bought the bank
I like how
to
canonically.
get his house.
I like how canonically in the event in the Marvel universe, New York is a piece of shit place, and it's very cheap, and it's the place where all the poor people live because it's constantly getting fucking demolished by aliens.
But, yeah.
Plot twist: Batman and Superman have a deal with real estate developer.
Forget that. Oh, you gotta look for the Russian connection. Why does Moscow never get hit?
Yep.
Hey, they're smart. You know why? Because they're sanctioned. Because all the sanctions, they're not allowed to transmit internationally. So the aliens go like, these guys are not as impressive, but these guys over here, they make the most propaganda. That's dangerous.
There's actually a show or something where Superman lands in Russia instead of in the U.S.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's called
Russian Superman is pretty good.
Red Sun?
Yeah, that's it. Did Russia get attacked more as a result of that?
Can you imagine if Superman landed in the USSR?
Yeah, that's what the whole storyline is about. That Superman landed in the USSR, and the USSR survived a lot longer. And actually, one of the major attacks on the USSR Superman was by America via their version of Superman, who they kept overpowering and they made him overpowered and retarded at the same time. Very weird.
That's how God must have felt when he made me.
Listen, communism, just have one guy called Superman do it all.
Mm-hmm.
And just take the fruits of all of his labor and share it to everyone.
Exactly. Communist aliens, incredible tech.
Yeah, they would have called him Ubermensch instead of Superman.
No. It's German. What is above human in, like, Russian? What is that?
I have no idea. I don't speak Russian.
You have AI, do you not?
Yeah.
That's the thing it can do well. Andre, what about you? What language is... You're Russian, aren't you?
Yeah, so Syria is super.
But, like, in the context of a, like Übermensch in German, which is like the above human, like you're the human above humans, like you're better, like a meta-human. Like, what would that be in Russian?
I text you the transliterated, or I message you the transliterated version, so if you pronounce it.
Sure. It's funny, we're doing DC's legwork here creating Russian Superman. They should pay us. For real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched the newest Superman.
Don't watch it, it's gay.
But I saw a bunch of women talking about it. Apparently, in it, some news report talks about how Superman is evil and actually wants a harem or something. And how...
No, that's his parents.
What?
That's Jor-El, apparently. I didn't watch it either, but I thought it was Jor-El.
Oh no, it's part of the movie. It's part of the plot that Superman is supposed to form a harem. That's in the message from his parents.
And apparently, And apparently, the woman of Metropolis were very angry about this in the movie. And like I had not watched this movie at all, and like as I was like scrolling on social media, like this was the only circumstance where I like learned about the movie, and it was basically a bunch of women being like, "Let's be real, if this shit happened in real life, there would be a hashtag going in called let me into the harem."
Yes, yes. 100%.
It would probably have a more creative name, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Something catchier.
I mean, and if people want to say that's not true, I can actually provide you a real world example of this. Elon. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that was my first thought, is that Elon kind of proved that the reaction would be very interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So many want to get with him, but absolutely can't.
Also, I think for the audience, when we say so many, it's like in numbers, not in percent. The percent will be like a tiny percent, I would say. But out of 3 billion people, 0.00001% is still like, what, thousands?
Hear me out. Monetization of the seed, okay? I'm sorry. How would that even work? Like, does a kid have superpowers? I think so.
Yeah, isn't that the story?
I don't know.
The weirdest theory I've ever seen. The weirdest theory I have ever seen is that, like, well, it wasn't really a theory. It was like a math calculation. It was like they did it on Elon, and they were like when you're making as much money as Elon, pulling out literally does not financially make sense. The time it takes for you to do that does not financially make sense because you'll make child support back before you even do that.
Incredible tech.
That's funny. That's like the back in the day they used to say about Bill Gates, if he drops $100 bills, it doesn't make sense for him to pick it up and cost more.
Yes. I literally watched someone do the calculation, and they're like, if pulling out takes 5 seconds, then it's literally not worth it for him.
Wow. You know what? We should do more autism calculations like that. We have it in ourselves. We definitely could do it.
What you want to calculate? Calculate things? What are we calculating?
We'll figure it out. We'll come up with something really good and current, and we'll hash it out. Right now, there's nothing good and current, at least as I can imagine. I might even be randomly in the middle of the week, so if I message you with, hey, this thing's blowing up, we need this calculation of that, I'll quote post it.
Okie dokie. The fact of the matter is, if you're like famous enough, rich enough, whatever, right? Like whatever characteristic you have that some people like, people will literally forgive anything to be with you.
Yep.
Also, like I remember this like famous celebrity who cheated on his wife, right? And then they went and told his wife, and she's literally like, "I don't care."
I mean, aren't like all movies are basically like half of it is like cheating?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
pretty much.
The Notebook, right? Not the Notebook.
The Titanic.
Yeah, exactly. It's
the Titanic.
Yeah, that too, right? Titanic. The girl is supposed to get married and runs away with
her
a
deathbed.
like,
On her deathbed, she's telling
fuck my kid. My kids, my grandkids who could benefit from this. No, my husband that I married and loved and had kids with. No, this guy I met 80 years ago or whatever.
This hobo I fucked on a ship.
Yep. Who also, by the way, died because she was a selfish bitch. Because he could have survived on that door. It was physically possible.
There was space on that door. And then another thing I did is throw out that rare blue diamond during, I don't know if it's a true story or no, but basically when they were shooting the movie.
Also, like the 365 Days sequel as well.
Oh god, yeah.
Is that the mafia guy?
Yes. My personal favorite.
I watched the first one.
Oh yeah,
I watched the first one
the second one.
because like for like 5 months straight, I kept seeing women constantly talk about him. So I'm like, okay, let me go watch what this is about. And I'm like, damn, this movie is really shit, but at least it's watchable, right? And then I went and tried to watch the second one. I had to give up. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I don't remember exactly, but
basically, to give you a summary, in the first movie, this guy kidnaps her, right? I think she has a boyfriend or husband or like is about to get married or something, and then this mafia guy kidnaps her, and then she ends up falling in love with him, and then she ends up getting kidnapped, and then he ends up saving her, and then in the second movie, like he's very paranoid because she literally got kidnapped, right? So he's being very protective over her, having security and whatever. And she's like, "You can't control me. You need to let me be free." And then she starts fantasizing about fucking another guy.
The bodyguard, I guess, with blue eyes.
No, not a bodyguard. Like a fucking. I think he's the guy that cuts the grass or some shit. Mows the lawn. I don't know, one of his workers who actually works for his enemy. So she wants to fuck this guy's enemy, her husband's enemy.
Wild. She was in for the adrenaline. It wasn't
By the way,
or anything.
By the way, you guys heard of this? It's not a theory. It's just a funny connection, a funny idea. It's like where you can take Leonardo DiCaprio's movie and draw a storyline between them. So you got Titanic, and then he actually survived that. Somehow gets picked up by some fisherman, old man of wealth or known wealth and stature, and then he got a Great Gatsby movie out of that. After that, like Cole. He doesn't die. He just goes out west to become the aviator. So forth. And anyways, you guys ever heard about that? That's new to me.
How long before Grok Imagine completely destroys Hollywood?
Oh yeah, that's gonna, but not destroy it. We're just gonna have a lot more interesting movies. A lot, I think.
Yeah, we gotta see them get as good as VO first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Genie. Have you guys seen Genie? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that is insane. That's insanely good.
Insane shit I've ever seen. That's impressive.
Especially the one where they what's called it was like playing a game and then it comes out and it's like the rest of the world is still there. Like it's like it created the game inside the world as well. And it's like it's crazy.
Yeah, they took like I think they were like they took like a video of these people playing a game, right? But the game was like the Genie world, and then they took that fucking photo of the people playing in Genie, and then they turned that into another Genie where you can fucking walk around.
That was wild.
Yeah.
By the way, how long until people are going to discover, the title for that movie? Like, since we all know what gooning is now, right? How long is it going to take until...
Which movie?
Well, if you wait, I could finish, yes. So, how long is it going to take until people associate gooning with the movie The Goonies? Is that too soon? Is that too soon?
It depends on whether or not memetics leverage the movie Goon as an interface.
No, like, just goon is, like, really in there and everybody just, like, focuses on it. But I don't think that the current generation is cultured enough to understand what Goonies is, so...
Guys, I'm off. Hey, thanks for having me here.
Okay, see you, man. Yeah, it's such funny timing, actually. I will say that if ever, I'm going to say this here, if ever there's a new drama thing that starts, in Spaces or whatever, and I get back into the news, or I get, like, to a Fortnite YouTuber, I'm going to drop the Goonies title, and I drop that exact question just to see what happens. I want to see what happens when thermonuclear memetics takes off, and I just turn the left into its own weapon of my own design. Just because I can. There would be no reason for this whatsoever. There'd be zero gain at all. It would just be funny. That would literally be it. There would be no reasoning for that whatsoever. It's just an additional thing.
We call that for the lulz.
For the lulz, you know?
Yes, indeed.
FTL.
What? What is funny about FTL?
Faster than light.
Yeah, I know, but like, what's the... I don't understand.
The history of it, it's a whole thing. I can't explain here. It's so much memory attached to it.
Why are you talking about the game?
What game?
The
game?
faster than light game.
No. Talking about how For the Lulz became appropriated from Faster Than Light.
Oh.
The original transition of it.
I see, because For the Lulz FTL. Right. So if I'd be like saying, oh hey, I just did it FTL, you know?
Yep. It was originally a Star Trek, like nerdery thing, if I recall correctly. It was from the Star Trek message board, where they would sign off things with FTL. But I could be misremembering that. It could have been Battlestar Galactica as well. With some sci-fi board. But, yeah. They signed off with FTL before For the Lulz became a thing. And it was because specifically another sci-fi community just beefed with them. So they decided to reappropriate the term FTL, so it meant For the Lulz, just to fuck with that specific nerd group. And I remember because it came up across on 4chan, and I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Why not? I'm down for some chicanery, and thus, For the Lulz became a thing. Like, it just expanded from 4chan. All because somebody was very pissed off at some nerd on some forum some time ago.
Adrian, do you want to check the ether?
What? I don't understand. Wait, what?
I mean the chat.
What?
A new name. Every space there is a new name for it.
I don't know what that is, and I don't think I care about it.
Okay.
He's talking about the thing.
Oh.
He's not responding to you.
Bruh.
What happened to the space genre?
What do you mean?
Like, it feels like when I was growing up, Star Trek and Star Wars and things like that were massive.
It's because we got liberals. That's why. And people cared a lot more for boba tea, whatever the fuck matcha is, and weird Earth ecology nonsense that isn't even real, than about space stuff that isn't real. We decided to turn the sci-fi part of us into self-destructive goals that we kind of force upon others, you know? climate change and all that. We just come up with nonsense, constant fucking nonsense interpretations of what the real world actually is, and we just kind of force it onto everybody. And then none of the whatever that like just made up stuff is, none of that strength of imagination goes into making space sci-fi.
Has there been any good movie in the last 5 years from like a big major studio?
About space.
When did Gravity come out?
No, I mean in general.
There has been a few.
I can't name a single one. I mean, last 5 years, okay, maybe there was one. Like a Tenet, for instance, was pretty good.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's a game thing. If you have nostalgia and you played it, then I guess it's a thing you can watch and go, ha, it's fine.
I didn't hate it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't great, but I just wanted to say it to see if I could make Otto say bruh, because I like making Otto say bruh. It's fun.
That's funny.
I really like the new I used to play the games. I actually used to play all the Sonic games, I remember.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like the Top Gun.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was great.
So nobody's thinking, no, it's good, yeah. I was about to say something regarding to it, but it was like that. Yeah.
I think it was decent, but it wasn't spectacular.
I was about to say
It definitely had a predictable storyline, but I mean, it's still cool.
It's just nostalgia mining. That's what it was for.
Yeah.
I think they did it well.
They got better at it. Like, the Super Mario movie was real good at that nostalgia thing. Like, it did a real good job of that.
Do you mean the one with the dinosaurs?
No, I mean the one with Jack Black singing things.
Yeah, but it's funny though, right?
Yeah, I like that. That's a great example of how they've gotten better. The original Super Mario Brothers movie was oh so very wrong. I don't even know what they were going for with these Goombas. Like,
I think it was funny.
And I have a picture of them on my phone because I referenced it. I think that's in my downloads. Show me a Goomba. Come on, it's in here somewhere. There he is. Look at Bowser and his Goomba. Ridiculous.
No, I think that the world ruled by dinosaurs is a really interesting plot development. But it's actually funny because so many people forgot about that movie. Like, if I ever get on Alex Jones, I'm probably just gonna like bring that up. You know, if somebody starts speaking about weird reptile conspiracy theories again, I'm just gonna bring up that movie, and we're gonna see what happens after that.
Oh yeah, do that. Maybe all these people were so traumatized by that film that they rematerialized it into the reptilian theory. I can see that. It all comes back to the Super Mario Brothers movie. That combined with the September 11th attacks, it caused a traumatic scar on people, and they started seeing reptile people everywhere.
Oh yeah, don't forget that movie where that guy puts on glasses and sees aliens everywhere.
They Live.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
That helps.
Wasn't this the true story back in Germany where they had red light, some kind of like red light vision, glasses?
Actually, that I thought was Vietnam.
Huh? It was Vietnam? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they started seeing like shadow figure and this.
No, they just started seeing demons, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like people take way too much time explaining these very basic things. It's like, they saw demons, and it's like, whatever you want to make it, because the longer you explain what was being seen, the scarier it makes it, and it's like,
oh,
that's how we give power to the entities, just like, even if they're real, which they're not, it's like, okay, can I kill you now?
Yeah, you should never be afraid of them.
There was this anime where It's about humans invading hell, and the whole point of the show was to somehow represent the demons as being misunderstood. Like, what? What is wrong with you? Misaligned fucking artists. Hell invasion. Why the fuck should I feel sorry for hell? Explain.
Oh, that happened in Doom 2 and Doom Eternal. There was like these fucking like things about the demons and how like you shouldn't use terms that may be like offensive to them, like demon. You should be using something like morally challenged.
In June?
Doom.
Oh, Doom. Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I feel like those big, sharp teeth will be challenging my structural integrity if you allow them to bite me, but yeah, I don't see much moral struggle here.
Yeah.
You kind of chose to go in one direction very, very hard.
People mention it in comments that Dune was a great space movie.
I've never watched Dune.
I haven't watched it either, but I should.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta watch it still.
I watched part of it on a plane.
Sorry.
I watched it as a kid, but I just totally forget.
No, then you did it.
Hold on, let me put this on.
Please remain calm. You may notice a slight change in 5 minutes. Fear not, it's all part of the plan.
Is that Doom?
Yeah, Doom.
Let's help our friends transition to their world wonderful one.
Maybe let's help our new friends make the transition in the new world a comfortable one. They're talking about fucking demons, right?
Suicidal empathy.
I actually didn't watch it. What genre is it?
Remember, demon can be an offensive term.
Mortally challenged.
Refer to them as mortally challenged.
Apparently you can't call robots clankers anymore either.
Fucking clankers.
I call anything whatever I want to call it.
I've been calling them wild.
Nobody's the boss of me.
Motor mouth.
Motor mouth? Really? No, you should gaslight it. Tell it that CPU is from Intel. It's destroying itself.
If the CPU is from Intel, it will barely work.
Yeah, that's the point.
Another one's Sparky.
Sparky? Car speed is fine. Sparky doesn't make sense because that's just what Australians call electricians, and that's not even an offensive thing.
You got tin skins also?
Tin skin? Damn.
That doesn't even make sense because most of them don't have tin skin. They have silicate.
Indeed.
Tin isn't a great skin to have. Tin's a weird metal.
Indeed.
It's also much harder than I always remember it being. Every time I encounter it, I'm like, crap, it's way more hard than I thought. Better, I'm just getting weaker in between each intermittent experience of tin. It's not like I'm constantly coming across it. I just find some every now and then and go, oh, tin. Bend it for a bit, futz around with it. You know, the thing you do whenever you encounter a metal you haven't seen in a while. That one might just be me. Oh.
Boom, we're back. Oh man, this is so much watermelon. I just ate another like half of a watermelon just while we were having this conversation. Hence the burping.
Holy shit.
And that sound was you draining your bladder with all of the water from the watermelon, right?
No, that is the sound of me slurping what remains of the watermelon out of its shell.
So funny, you touch the watermelon and then like 1 minute later you see it on video, it's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People live in my Discord server, they know. So yeah. Consumption rate, 10-20 minutes, half watermelon. Gone. That's a big one too. This one is extra good. So I took my time with this one. With time I mean I ate it extra fast because it was that fucking good. I feel so good right now because that is the fruit sugar hitting my bloodstream. Delicious. Truly fantastic. One half is left, the other half is going in me too. Honestly, I think it's fascinating the fact that all of this mass can somehow be distributed in my body. Like, I look at the watermelon, and it's like all of that, and it's just gone.
I mean, it's mainly water if you press the...
Yeah, but it's still mass, though. Like, it has to be distributed in your body.
Shitting and pissing most of it out.
Yeah, I know, but, like, it's amazing that my belly doesn't, like, expand, like, heavily, right?
Well, it will expand if you eat enough. Right, like the people that like the world hot dog contest winners, like they put on like 20 pounds or something. Mm-hmm. Right, and you can physically see the stomach getting bigger.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, it's this much mass and it's not noticeable. It's incredible. It's like when I was a kid and I ate like so much fucking lasagna and bro was just looking at me like, what the fuck is this?
I wonder if you dry out a watermelon, how big it's gonna be. Like,
yeah, pretty small.
It's freaking good though.
Oh, it's
good watermelon. When it's a good watermelon, it's a good watermelon. If it's not, it's not.
I've seen videos of
like
people...
you either have good watermelon or you have shit watermelon. There's no in between.
Yep.
People having like watermelon exploded with gas and weird stuff.
Yeah, that's USA watermelon. It tends to do that.
Yep. Never seen that before. It's over here.
Yeah, it's probably because they inject things in it to make it look redder. Yeah, there's a chemical that does that. I forgot what it's called, but that's a thing that can be done.
Nitrogen.
No, like, it's different.
I think it's red 40 now.
Probably.
You can also use nitrogen gas to up the redness of watermelons. I remember that from working at a grocery store. Because I had to refill the nitrogen tanks sometimes.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well, I mean, I don't even understand entirely how that works. Like, our atmosphere is mostly nitrogen to begin with. I don't understand how more nitrogen's, like, changing things. I don't know. It may have just been, like, some weird thing they did to make people loopy around the watermelons.
It's not just nitrogen, it's nitrous oxide. It's, so, a little bit different.
Yes, nitrous oxide is what turns you into Kanye West if you take it enough.
Yeah, that's laughing gas.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why when
I don't
he
recall
sings...
this gas making people loopy. I was just saying that as a joke.
True. But still, though. I mean, the whole song that he made, the whole Hitler song, like, he did start it with "Where's my nitrous?" So.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Where the fuck's my nitrous? Who knows? He could have just been wanting to drive real fast.
I wonder if it's legal. He's been spending a lot of time in Japan and China. I wonder if it's legal there.
It's legal in Florida.
Wait, what? What's legal where?
In Japan and China, he's been spending a lot of time there.
I think they probably don't give a fuck, right? Like you have a big artist, right? They probably don't care. Plus, if you arrest them,
burn Adidas over there.
Plus, if you arrest them, like it's going to be in a whole international event, and they probably want to avoid that. China not as much, but Japan also doesn't really like arresting Americans, right? Like they will like kind of drag their feet when it comes to Americans,
They're super strict on drugs there.
I know they are, but like they're a lot more lax when it comes to Americans, generally, than they are on like other countries.
In South Korea and China, they're pretty much like worshiping him right now. He's filling up.
Yeah, South Korea and China, he's having like entire stadiums singing the song, and like in those countries, he's actually playing the HH song, but it's like Hallelujah. He's replaced like the words HH with Hallelujah.
Interesting. You know, the last time
he's going to China and he's going to China and South Korea, and he's literally playing the song. So you hear the do 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 do. It's like Hallelujah.
You know, the last time we had a concert in the US was like 2012 or 2013.
I guess maybe we don't understand what he's saying on Twitter.
Nobody does.
That is the funniest line. I just keep like putting it out there. The Chinese government, for some reason, seems to love Kanye as well, right?
I think they offered them a deal regarding Adidas. They were ready to like mess with them for him and help him set up.
Yeah, apparently his mom was like very well respected in China or something. Right?
Yeah, he lived in China.
Yeah, he lived in China, and his mom is very well respected in China.
Yeah.
So the Chinese government seems to love Kanye West. Right?
Yeah.
So
maybe they just don't like Jews.
Bruh.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
And it's so insane to see people in all those.
I'm just saying, he's the #1 trending artist on Middle East right now.
I'm not gonna. I kind of doubt that with how much Kissinger seemed to like China.
Real.
So Elon Musk is now platforming Jew hate in his X
It's so
space.
funny seeing people in China, South Korea just singing all the freaking lyrics, like from start to finish, all the songs.
You know, in the nightclubs over there, I've seen a bunch of them. They're doing the uncensored version.
Hallelujah.
No, they not be singing Hallelujah in those nightclubs, man. They be singing something else. Yeah, I know in the city, but in the fucking nightclubs, they be saying something else. Yeah, basically.
We don't have a problem in Japan though with that song.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
Are you sure about that? I mean, if I was that country, I'd make sure that doesn't spread as much anyway, but you can't deny it's not happening.
They were part of the axis of evil during World War II.
Bruh. Man, I just love how like Chad and like JP, they come up with like these funny things. It's like, hey, let me just think this and just say it and then just bruh, you know?
I mean, it's not technically wrong. Like,
I know.
like they literally have the rape of Nanking. Extremely famous. You could argue.
They don't really teach World War II in Japan much.
You could argue the Japanese were more brutal than the Germans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Asian war crimes are fucking impressive, let me just say it like that. Like, you look at what Europe did, that's multi-thousand-year history, and you go to, like, that 2-century period, and you go, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like the fucking...
Like, I was reading torture methods, medieval torture methods and shit, and then I read the recent historical events of, like, the Asian part of the world, and I go, holy fuck!
Look, it's just kind of like, when you look at, like, what happens in Asia, and then you look at what happens in Europe, it just seems so tame. And Europe just seems so tame, right? You read about, like, China, it's like Emperor Xi Ping makes himself a sandwich. 500 million people perish. 3 species of humans extinct.
That's perfect.
15 empires collapsed. Now you're just like, what the fuck happened here?
All of that just before lunchtime, you know? Exactly.
Typical day.
The most insane story, the most
insane story was that guy that thought he was like the brother of Christ.
Yeah, and he was starting to say shit that was very consistent too.
Hold on, wait, let me see if I can find it.
Never heard of this.
So, let me see if I can find you. Okay, I found it. Hong Shi Quan was a Chinese scholar who failed his exams 4 times. One day, he suddenly fell sick and dreamed that he was the younger brother of Jesus Christ. This led him to start a rebellion against the Qing dynasty in the mid.
Kitover, how are you today?
Hi, Scarlett. Has Mojo been complimenting you and flattering you, you beautiful woman, you?
To the consternation of many, yes.
Has anyone told you how beautiful you are today? I can smell your beauty through my phone. Oh, a rose you are.
Audio app, John, so please don't do that.
Beautiful.
You're smelling yourself, sir, and that's a concern.
Well, I did just get out of a hot shower.
That says you're giving off Joe Biden vibes. That's not good.
So, yeah, X is definitely the best. I know Mojo likes to say that Elon and Adrian and his mom were all on the space at the same time, but you know what? You can have more than one phone. One could be on Elon, one could be on Adrian, his mom could be on her phone. And right now, Elon Musk is sitting there talking to his crew of cronies on X Spaces under Adrian Dittman. Now, moderators, you may not believe what I'm saying, but I am 100% confident that if you would just listen to 60 seconds of Adrian Dittman's space, you'd be like, yeah, you know what? That is Elon Musk.
Pipe it in.
Okay, we're going back to Elon. Here we go.
Into it, right? So they're not. So when you're talking about like big or like we mean.
Let me
like,
just wait till Elon starts speaking because this is Auda, I believe his employee.
But like in Japan.
Yeah, let them talk. It's literally like listening to a clown house room where they talk about nothing, and that's the show, you know. And Elon sits there and gets angry and talks about wokeism and liberals, and this is his post. You know, I think OpenAI will likely start pivoting harder towards the scaling of biometrics, i.e., WorldCoin, as a means to capitalize on the uncertainty of identity in the age of AI. I mean, it's 100% Elon.
Christ, that was the whole ideology of
like
it.
It's called a unification church.
Yep.